My people, so listen, today we're going to talk about some credit cleaning tactics as well as some myths that's actually out here when it comes to this credit cleaning game. Now I know that most people that's actually watching this video, you're more than likely watching because you're a person that either want to clean your own credit or you want to learn more about cleaning credit, whether you want to help somebody else clean their credit, start a business out of doing this, or you just ready to clean your credit and you just looking for some answers. Either way, I got you. So a few things, actually this is something that was brought to my attention today that I feel like that a lot of people actually need to hear this. If y'all see people out here telling y'all to fill in or turn in affidavits or FTC reports to clean your whole credit profile, don't do that. I'm gonna tell you why. When you sending in these letters, you literally saying that all of your accounts, or at least the ones that you put on these reports, are fraudulent accounts. Now I'm not saying that it don't work. People have gotten results with it. It has worked for some people. But think about it. You putting in fraud, you saying that these accounts are fraud information. So if they find out that this isn't fraud information, because when you get a credit card, when you get an auto loan, when you get any type of credit for anything, you signing your signature to actually get that credit. So once they pull up the documents and paperwork and they confirm that this is your information, if it got taken off, it's probably coming back on. So it's kind of like a quick fix that people get in, but it's not a real fix. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a gushering leg that needs to be stitched up. It's not like the real solution. So you don't want to do that. What you actually want to do is find somebody that got real methods, or use something like consumer law, factual disputing, or even the Metro 2 laws to actually get your credit clean. Now, when it comes to this, listen, if you don't know how to do consumer law, because I ain't gonna lie, when I first started learning about cleaning credit, that was the first thing I ran into was consumer law. But I did not know how to add all them laws. It was way too many laws for me to actually figure out, like, as far as with deleting this, deleting that. Not to say that I wasn't able to do it, but I wasn't really willing to do it as far as learning all of these laws. Because you got to memorize all of these laws when you going out here to clean your credit or clean anybody else's credit. So personally, I didn't really use that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I learned about it, but I didn't use it. Like, I know some of the laws, I know how some of them work, but that's not how I actually clean my credit. I actually use a software called Metro 2. Metro 2 is an AI-powered software that not only uses consumer law and factual disputing, but it's also tapped in with the Metro 2 laws that was actually put in place, if I'm not mistaken, back in the 70s. And back in the 70s, they have a whole section of laws that's justifying items actually being reported to your credit profile. Now, this isn't necessarily just disputing items like how you could just go do on Credit Karma, or you could go do on Experian or any of that. Like, this not even just saying, listen, this not my account. This is literally saying, does these accounts comply with the laws for them to actually be reported? Not, is this my account? Not, can you verify this account? Not none of that. Is this even able to be reported? That's the main question that we want to ask. Because you can have something and it's not even following the compliance of reporting, which means it's not even able to be reported on your profile, but it might be there and you don't know that it shouldn't be there. And about 90% of y'all profile got something on there that's not able to be reported. But since you don't know your laws, or since you don't know some of these tactics, then you don't even know you could get that taken off. And you don't have to send in an FTC report. You don't have to send in like any crazy letters. Or if you're using Credit Karma and Experian, I'm not gonna lie to you. Me personally, I'm pretty sure that they work for somebody. I do not prefer that, because I'm sure that you're not saying nothing that's actually affecting the algorithm. Like, it's not a human being out here that's reading these thousands and thousands of dang on letters that's being sent in to these credit agencies. It's literally an AI, a robot, that's scanning y'all letters and determining based on what you actually put in these letters, what's getting deleted and what's staying on your profile. And most of the time, I mean, y'all probably asking, is like, not asking, but probably saying like, this not my information. Probably having them like verify this, and then once they verify, you want to know, well, how did it get verified? Which, I mean, that's a tactic. It's a lot of back and forth though. To be honest with you, I like to use the AI system that I have access to, And I'm not using no chat GPT, not to say it don't work. Like I said, I'm not saying that nothing don't work, because it's a million ways to skin a cat. I'm just saying I know some of the most effective and efficient ways to actually clean your credit. And it's pretty fast. I don't want to sell y'all on saying like, oh, this is the fastest way y'all gonna clean y'all credit, because it's probably not. It could take longer, because it's not always just gonna be a one and done. Like, the creditors might come back and say, well, hey, we need you to verify that this was you that sent these letters. Because you gotta think about it, you probably been messing your credit up for years. If you new, probably for months. If you old, probably for a few years, a decade, whatever. You probably never even cared about your credit. So you're not finna clean your credit up in a week, and after you took years to actually mess your credit up. That's just crazy work. And there's people selling y'all the illusion of y'all can actually get this stuff done crazy fast and not a lot of actual front end work or even knowing what's going on. Honestly, some people have actually went to jail simply just by putting in these FTC reports and basically saying fraudulent information, saying that all of these accounts not theirs. Now, I'm not saying that to scare nobody away from doing whatever you're gonna do, because at the end of the day, you're gonna do what you're gonna do. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You're gonna decide what you decide was best for you and your situation. That's on you. I'm just bringing the information and awareness to y'all, so then y'all can make the most educated decision on how y'all want to go about cleaning y'all credit. Now, I would definitely say, if you're gonna learn how to clean credit, use Metro 2. I'm straight up real honest with you. Metro 2 is one of the best AI tools that I've seen that use everything to actually clean credit, from consumer law. You don't have to know how to use consumer law. You don't even have to know all the laws. I still don't, but I know it works. Factual disputing, if you already familiar with that, or if you don't have a clue about it, it got that inside of it. Metro 2, that's literally a standard that was put in place to determine on if these items could even be reported to your credit profile. So at the end of the day, if you're going to use any type of AI, I would use Metro 2. And if you don't want to do all this work yourself, listen, you got me. Hey, I will help you out. Listen, so if you literally want somebody to actually help you with your credit, and not just cleaning your credit, because cleaning your credit is one part. I know a lot of y'all want to get funded, and y'all are actually the people that I'm looking for, is the people that want some type of funding to either scale your business, start your business, or even just have some money to decide what business you want to do, so then you could go ahead and start off and get it cracking. Y'all my ideal people. Y'all are the people that I actually want to help, because not only are we going to clean your credit, but I'm going to show you how to build your credit profile, so then you can get access to $50,000 to $100,000, even $250,000 in funding, whether we talking business or personal. I definitely prefer business, because business, you're going to get a bigger bag, and you get to keep your debt to income ratio at a good standing. Because I don't want you to go get $100,000 in personal credit and you ain't got no way to actually clear off this debt, to where you just start using your bag like crazy, and now you're in a worse position than when you started. I'm not looking to put you in a worse position than when you started. I'm not saying don't go get no personal credit, because yes, we could go get $50,000 and still be good, but I would prefer you to have something that you're going to do with this money. You need a plan. This is credit. This not somebody cutting you no paycheck. This not somebody just giving you some money so you could do whatever you want to do. This is literally saying, hey, I agree to you giving me this money and me utilizing this money to create some type of cash flow where I could pay this money back to you. They're not just giving you the money. Like, even if you get loans, they're not just giving you the money. You still got to pay it back. So you want to have some type of business already established. Whether you're making money or not making money, that don't really matter as much when it comes to actually getting access to credit. What really matters is what your personal credit is looking like, because to be honest, everything else is a workaround for it to actually help you get access to the higher limits. So that's not really the thing. Listen, y'all, stay educated on who y'all listen to, stay educated on what sauce that they actually giving y'all and who can actually provide results to y'all. Don't be out here just doing anything just because of how fast you can actually get it, or whatever they promising you, unless you like for sure, like, do your background research. Make sure you know what's going on. Make sure you educated before you do anything. Now, again, y'all all are adults, so you're gonna make your own decision, but at least make the most educated decision. Not just any decision. Educate yourself first. So hey, I just came on here to educate y'all real quick. And like I said, for anybody that want credit help, you want funding help, you looking for any of that, hey, comment credit below or go to my social medias, DM me, and listen, we could get to work.